I'll be reacting to In the Land of Leadale, episode 1. I will be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh yeah, I'm hyped up for this. I always love seeing fresh new anime. Huh. Gotta admit, I like the way the buildings look. It look pretty nice. Alright, I like the happy vibes of the opening. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have a feeling this opening's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm definitely gonna have to give this opening a few listens tos. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, whoever does that noise, like dun, 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 has a beautiful voice. Alright, going off of the animation, looks like it's gonna be nice, wholesome fun. Which, you know, I don't mind one bit. I like my nice, wholesome fantasy anime. Or isekai if it ends up being one of those types. As long as it's well written. Oh, who's that guy filled with urge just looking up? What type of eyes he's got. Alright, that elf lady looks pretty hardcore. Oh, that was looking cute. And saying that, the production values for the opening don't look that high, though. Not to say that's an issue. As long as the series is well written, I could overlook a few. Well, not overlook, but I could get past a few animation issues as long as the script is good. I love the sparkling flowers. They look gorgeous. And in a tower, a baron and banquet. Woo, okay. Sounds like it's going to be a load of fun then. Off of just the title of the episode. Well, by the way she's looking, I'm assuming this could be an isekai. Because in situations like this, normally someone would greet their maid if they were like a fantasy anime. Or who knows, maybe she's... Huh. Maybe it was a person that got isekai with like maybe a few disabilities when considering the fact that she's mentioning her body's moving on its own. No, that's just my guesses though. If I were to like try to pinch myself, I'd try pinching an arm though. I wouldn't do the face to not leave, just to not risk leaving a mark. Yeah, I mean, when you got it, you got it. Nothing you can do about that. I love the way it says and saying that as far as the soup is animated, I've seen better animated soup in other anime. Doesn't look absolutely terrible though. At least it doesn't look as bad as say the visual quality you'd see in the Fruits of Evolution isekai that aired last season, but it doesn't look super detailed though. Whoa! Oh my. Yo, I actually would be interested in seeing her backstory when it comes to her other life, which I'm gonna assume at this point it's an isekai, because if she can already like feel the textures of the food and all that, then that says a lot. Kind of makes me wonder if there's like a situation similar to Amefura where, because in that series, the protagonist in that series dies and she gets isekai, but she gets isekai inside of the game. And also, too, that's been a trend in a lot of anime lately because there was also this recently this H anime series that also did something similar to where the it was Malvagalia ni o Shashigeo. That series also had something similar where its protagonist died and also got isekai in the game that he played. I wonder if there's something similar to Hamefura and also Sashigeo, which aired last season, that one. Oh. Now, when it comes to like explaining the whole 7 different groups going at each other, as far as the exposition go, it's so-so. Gets the job done. The exposition's done naturally, but I've seen other fantasy anime sometimes have much more engaging visuals when you have characters make that type of explanation. So as far as visual presentation goes, this series could do a better job, admittedly. Ah, he's a little bundle of joy. Damn. Ha! Oh my. Or it could just be that she's straight up in another world. Oh. And I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being the super powerful type where she can just go to like one of those guilds, do missions, and just instantly gain a lot of money. At least that's the route that these type of anime. That's the route that these type of anime usually go into. I don't know what's a decent guy anime or fantasy anime lately being like, oh man, I'm so powerful. I remember that anime a few seasons ago, the one where like the witch kills a lot of slime. She also mentioned herself that she's too powerful. The Fruits of Evolution Isekai also mentioned that, at least its protagonist mentioned that he himself is too overpowered. Kind of feels like that's a line that's been utilized a lot lately in Isekai. Like you hear it at least once or twice a season where it's like, oh my god, I'm too powerful. But again, though, oh, okay, finally, we're getting to the meaty stuff. Now, this is what I've been waiting for. But hey, you know what? At least you can start off a new life, though. But I like that at least now we finally know her circumstances, and yeah, it officially confirms that this is an isekai. Gotta admit, that was actually a good scene, though. You know, that'd be damn interesting if, even though she's isekai. Oh, hello, Anime Doji. That'd be damn interesting if she actually isn't the only person there. But it'd be even crazier if she's the only one with an actual body there. But any player that she encounters is in a situation where it's just their player control character in there. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But you know, this is good for her because at the very least, she's going to know how to deal and operate around these areas, though. I like this because with that bit with Kanya there, at the very least, it confirms that she's a type that actually likes praise. That's actually pretty cute. Gives her a little bit more characterization. Interesting. The previous scene, it was like well drawn, and this bits here, you can definitely you can definitely tell in this episode. There's like some really talented animators, but then there are these shots where it's the not so talented animators to put it lightly. Because not just, but earlier too, when you saw people eating, there was a lot of stills. Compare this to, say, like the higher budgeted isekai, like, say, Mushoku Tensei or the like. It definitely doesn't stack up too well. Now that it's like 10 minutes into the episode. Saying that, I do like the protag, though, so far, though, too. It's great. Oh, hello, Spiral Matt. Hope you're having a great day right now. I was about to say, I do like the protag so far, though. Because at least with her, considering her background of coming off of a rough life, it sure make her at least hopefully more interesting than your usual isekai protag at the very least. Oh man, those visual actors are so fucking cute. My guess is, though, that our girl, if she takes on the Silver Ring and Wrench, she'd probably absolutely decimate her opponent, though. Yeah, I like her character design, Spiral Matt. No, she isn't okay as a protag. I mean, did you watch the whole episode? I mean, I think she's a fine protag so far. Hey, that's actually nice. So there's continuity with the stuff she did in the game, actually. Now, this I like because that means that there's going to be some nice consequences for her actions. Okay. I like how it looks like she's just fucking hitting the camera. That's fucking cute. I'm sure this guy's not going to be able to steal shit. My guess is our girl's going to have some kind of like ability where she's going to be able to automatically wake up. Oh, or yeah, that. Oh, it ain't those two fuckers deserve to be slaughtered for. I'm just saying. Hey, Karma's a bitch. Oh man, I like that. Even though, yes, it was a predictable scene because this happens in isekai anime too, where when super OP characters are asleep, they usually have a protection, a guard, or something like that. Even though, yes, it's something you see in a lot of isekai anime, I think they executed that gag pretty well for itself. Magic, Spiral Matt. I'm assuming those men had magic. Yeah, it does look like a nice day indeed. Our girl is. Oh, that's a shame, Spiral Matt. She can sift through her lies. Oh man, I like her. Well, yeah, she's powerful, Spiral Matt. She did cause a lot of terror for other players. She did mention in one of the previous scenes. Well, you mean tomorrow for me? Chamakin comes back tomorrow for me. Oh, that girl is such a little bundle of joy. I like her. I hope she gets a bit more screen time in future episodes. Now here, okay, if there's going to be action, this might make or break the series because if the action looks good, this series will be in damn good shape. If it looks bad, it's going to be in bad shape. So I'm actually hyped and consciously optimistic for this. Or, I mean, if there's no action, I'd be fine with that, too. If they save it up for something later. If only she knew this is her last... no, this ain't no effects anymore. She's in the same situation as Katarina from All Routes Lead to Doom. the CGI. Okay, here's my stance on the CGI. It looked iffy in one shot, but here when she's walking up, it looked decent. As for the guy in the Silver Tower, I think they could have added a few more keyframes to its mouth movements, though. It looks a bit laggy, so to speak. Now, again, when it's close up, it actually looks a little bit better, though. Damn! Talk about an adrenaline junkie there. I mean, yeah, Ro probably has shit to do. Yeah, shit. No one can pick the phone all the time. Guess from that what gives. Really? I'm surprised you haven't seen Orient yet, Spiral Man. I mean, I'm gonna see that tonight. I like her pissed off face. Whoa! What the fuck? Yo! Now I wonder who's the lucky son of a bitch now. That's what I'm wondering. And I mean son of a bitch, I wonder who's the lucky man. That's what I'm curious about. Oh! So, yeah, for a second, I thought someone put a ball inside of her hoop. Oh, okay, Spellman, I'd be impressed. Damn, so that you could do a fuck with the power of money. Oh, shit. I could see why I'd be annoyed. Yeah, Spellman, she'd be busy. I mean, I don't see why there'd be an issue with that, though. Maybe they all got killed, the players. Oh, that's a shame. Because if at least there were some humans alive, she'd be able to gather more information about her circumstances at the very least. Damn, my girl's pretty fucked up in a good way, though. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too, Anime Doji. Yeah, I'm not gonna blame her for not wanting to go into the marriage route yet, Spiral Matt. Damn, my girl can't catch a break. But then again, I mean, I guess in a way it's good for her though, because it'll keep her busy though. So it can't be all bad. Hey, it'll be good cardio for all we know. It could actually maybe increase her endurance stance. For all we know. And the animations, it's okay. I mean, at least it looks better than the Fruits of Evolution visually. At least you can tell the animators here, even though some of them are not talented, they try. They try. No, I mean it's not as bad as Naruto running though. At least she doesn't do this. And Spiral Matt. It could be worse. Yes, there! Fuck! What the? Oh! Oh, I feel bad for that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad she saved that dude. But damn, I feel a little bad for that bear. Holy shit! I mean, I guess now we know what to save the budget for the bear kick scene. Oh man, I fucking love that shit. And I don't hate bears, y'all. Don't think I'm a bear hater. I like bears. Money, you can get money. Oh, I thought for some she was gonna ask for money. I would have asked for little coins. Walter's a cool name. That's a big if, Sparrow man. She would agree to it, though. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for that one, too, Animated OG. That just shows you how much of a badass her girl is. She a fucking boss. Oh, yes, the drink of champions, wine. Well, that and beer. Honestly, for those who wondering whether I like wine or beer more, I like them both equally the same. I just like, okay, you know what? I slightly like wine more because you can use it to cook pasta. Because I do use it to cook pasta sometimes, but I like them both about the same, though. It does. Should she be drinking that much? Oh my! Hope she doesn't cast any like crazy spells on any of the villagers by accident. I mean, she drank like what, 3 or 4 barrels? I don't think it's that. I think she just drank too much wine. Let her drink 3 barrels. I'm like, bro, that'd be enough to like cause liver poisoning in most mere mortals. Oh yeah, she's that strong, Spiral Matt. All right. Overall, I enjoyed the episode. I'd say as far as Isekai go, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I thought it was solid, average, not terrible, not great, but it was in the middle, and I enjoyed it, and I definitely will want to react to more episodes. For sure. As for the ED itself, I gotta admit, it's more creative than your usual EDs, because most EDs are like just a bunch of stills. At least here you see a good amount of movement. So to its credit, it's got more effort. Oh, you also give it the same score, Spiral Matt? I don't blame you. Like, I enjoyed the episode a good amount. Don't get me wrong. I had fun. And if anything, Spiral Matt, I actually ended up enjoying this more than I thought I would, actually. Because I didn't see the episode myself, but Anime News Network, I heard they were like pretty much bashing almost every new anime. So I was expecting the worst, but no, this is actually enjoyable. It wasn't as bad as what Anime News Network made it out to be. Anime News Network made this out to be like the second coming of name any bad isekai in recent times. But no, this is actually enjoyable, though. I liked it. She definitely does Spiral Matt. And if she wanted to, she'd probably be able to get any boyfriend she wants. Like, no joke. But all jokes aside, though, let me give off my justification for a 5 out of 10, though. Reason why I give it a 5 out of 10 is because it did about as much as you'd expect from an isekai anime. It quickly showed off her circumstances as to why she got isekai in the first place, which I liked. Showed you that it went straight to business. It didn't take too long to explain her circumstances, which I also enjoy. Now, yeah, I wouldn't have minded if it delved a bit more deeper into her life before she got isekai, though, because that seemed really interesting. When you saw her connected to tubes and all that, I'm like, whoa, okay, this is some dark shit. Like, I wouldn't have minded seeing more of that dark stuff. But in saying that, even though it didn't show off a lot of dark stuff, I think it did well for itself because at least here in this specific episode, which I'll give it credit for, it introduced its protag. We got a good glimpse of a personality for the most part, where she ain't a pushover, because when people try to steal from her, she had a spell set for her own self-protection, so already it shows you she's smart. Oh yeah, it might happen later on. I wouldn't mind if that happened later on. That's where I'm at. True. What I liked about this episode is it at least establishes her protag as pretty smart, book smart, but she's not that street smart, as like how she forgot to like put something near the place where she's staying at to teleport. So I like how this episode made that distinction like immediately, which was nice because it did a good job in showing Kenya. I can't pronounce her name. Kenya. I'll take me a while to get used to her name. At least here, it shows at least to me that when it comes to her protag, she isn't street smart, and I like that because it makes her a balanced protag, and it prevents her from being a Mary Sue. Now, yeah, you could say there were some downsides to the episode from a dialogue standpoint, though, which is why I limit my rating to a 5 out of 10 for average, because, yeah, it uses a lot of the typical isekai stuff you get. Like, for example, when she mentions, oh, no, I'm like, the Fruits of Evolution last season used that line. The witch that killed slimes and maxed out her levels in 300 years also used that same line. By the graces of the gods, I'm pretty sure most people don't know what the fuck that series is, but I do because I watch almost every non-sequel, non-spinoff anime. That series also had its main character say the same thing. So, yeah. You have sometimes that dialogue that you would verbatim hear from other isekai anime. So that's why I do have to give it a 5 out of 10, because from a script standpoint, it's like been there, seen that with some of the dialogue in the episode. It doesn't make the episode inherently bad, though. But what it does do, though, is it makes me kind of expect more in future episodes, because now I'm like, okay, you're relying on a few cliches, but now you really need to knock my socks off in the next 2 episodes for me to be interested. That's why I give it a 5 out of 10 rating. Yeah, I don't want it to be like that series also, Spider-Man. That series fell apart. Okay, animated OG. So yeah, that's what from a script standpoint and a character standpoint, it did okay. Now, visually, it's going to be tough, Spider-Man. A lot of series don't do that. They don't knock my socks off. It's really rare for that to even happen. Now, visually, this is also a weakness of the series. If you just look at it visually, you can tell the animators are struggling, because in some bits, you have our girl drawn in great detail. In other bits, she looks a bit off. So hopefully in future episodes, the people in charge of the animation direction do a better job, because that's going to be a little bit immersive breaking if they don't draw the characters a little bit better. And some of the movements, like when she was running, looked really stiff too, which again could be immersion breaking, especially when you compare it to the other isekai anime that have aired over the last few seasons. It really doesn't stack up. You compare it to Sunny Boy, you compare it to Mushoku Tensei, you compare it to All Routes Lead to Doom. It doesn't really cut the mustard that much, so that's why. Oh, hello, Spirit Chaser. My right now my Wi-Fi is good, so it's probably yours. I gave it a 5 out of 10, Spirit Chaser, for average, because I'm wanting to see episodes 2 and 3 before I really either praise it or break it apart. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. That's why I'm only giving it a 5 out of 10, because Spirit Chaser, I've seen some big trash. That's why I give it a 5 out of 10, because I've seen some super trash. Yeah, Sparrow Matt, a lot of the characters in that series are trash. But I have to finish this soon, Sparrow Matt, because I do work tomorrow and I do got to react to more anime. We can continue this conversation in the next anime I react to, though, which is going to be Police and Pod. For those of you wondering, y'all, I'm going to react to Police and Pod next. That's the next anime I'm going to be reacting to, which it's by Madhouse. Apparently, Anime News Network says Police and Pod is a piece of shit. I don't believe them, though. I don't believe that it's a piece. I don't think it's going to be a piece of shit, but. Oh, thank you very much, Spirit Chaser. Yeah, I'm going to be reacting to anime all night. I just got to be quick about my reactions because Spirit Chaser and Spider-Man, I do work tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm either going to work at a 5 or 6 hours of sleep. The only reason why I haven't ended the reaction yet is because right now I'm making text for Police in the Pod. Yeah. I'll react to Orient after Police in the Pod, and then I'll react to the sports one for last. The sports one. But yeah, Police in the Pod is first, though. Because it has police ladies. It has all my fetishes, so I'm just joking. No, it doesn't really have my fetishes, but yeah, I'll definitely do Police in the Pod first. But yeah, visually though, the series was bad though. I honestly hope the future episodes improve, but I'm not having much hope though because just off of the opening, the animation quality for the opening is bad. So that's not a good sign for the productions of the series because usually in anime, when an opening has bad visuals, it means that the animators in the series, at least talented ones, they're not plentiful in the studio. No, Spirit Chaser, if you want, I'm going to react to all the anime that premiered, so we can talk more if you watch my reaction to Police in the Pod or Orient or even, what's the sports one? The sports one that aired today. I don't even know its fucking name. I'll look it up, though, real quick. Or Tokyo 24th Order. I can talk during reaction streams, in case you're wondering. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the production values. Voice acting was good, though. I like the voice acting. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the episode. I thought I was average for all those reasons I mentioned. But in saying that, I am still curious about the next episodes. Yeah, I looked it up. Thank you for the info, Anime Doji, but I looked it up. That's the one I'm going to react to last. Yeah, if you want Spirit Chaser, you can join me for all my reactions because I'm reacting. You know me. I'm reacting to all the non-sequel spin-offs, so I'm going to react to all of them. But the next one's going to be Police in the Pod. That's number 2. 3 is Orient, and 4 is the 24th Tokyo Awards. So, yeah. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd like for y'all to rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe because this season I might shift my focus towards what y'all want, which y'all know what it is, what y'all really want. H&M reactions. So this season I might end up only reacting to 14 animes. So if y'all really want me to react to this, share it. And like it because I don't want to hear Anime Caveman. Why aren't you doing this reaction? I'll be like, y'all should have shared and rated the video. But I'm only doing that if I don't have enough time. I'm probably still going to react to all the non-sequel, non-spin-offs. That's just if I have too much work. Because if that happens, then I'm just going to key in on pretty much doing an 8 hentai reaction anime per day. And just 14 anime from this season. So I recommend y'all share the video if you want me to react more to the series. Or rate it. But anyways, right before I go, though, let me just say thank you to Animated OG, Spiral Matt, and Spirit Chaser. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. And thank y'all everyone else for watching my video. Hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. And I'll be reacting to Police in the Pod next. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, y'all, and later.